Hi everybody, welcome back to the Bumpkin News. Today is May the 9th, 2011, and it seems like a lot of people in the United States are just crazy about socialism, which is about ruination, about to bankrupt us. And so I thought that I might give you something to think about, an analogy, if you will, that would bring this into focus. This time I'm going to put it to you and let you decide what you would do and how you would handle the situation. No doubt things that I'm going to describe to you have in one form or another have actually happened. Human beings get into some pretty desperate circumstances sometimes, and it makes it very difficult when we bring together a clash of morality and human feelings and emotions, and all these things swirl around, and the question is, what would you do? Here it is. Let's say that you're about the third ranking officer on board a cruise ship or a passenger liner at sea. And about 3 a.m. in the morning, early one morning, there's a boiler explosion which damages the ship seriously, and the ship goes down very quickly. The next thing that you know, you're in the water and you've got a lifeboat, and when the sun rises the next morning, you're the only ship's officer, everybody else is passengers, and you're in a lifeboat that has about 45 people in it, and it was designed to hold 30 people. You got 35 people in the boat, and you've got about 25 people on the outside of the boat in the water, holding on the boat so that they won't sink. In the boat you've got the women and the children and people that are injured. The swimmers are the able-bodied, and of course the able-bodied men that are there. Now, unbeknownst to everybody else, you do have a weapon. You have a pistol, and you have about 45 rounds of ammunition. A loaded pistol and about 45 rounds of ammunition. Now, because of the overloading condition of the lifeboat, it wouldn't take very much at all to swamp the lifeboat, because it's riding very low in the water due to all the weight of all the overloaded people in the boat. And you're just hoping and praying that the water won't, the waves won't get up before you can be rescued, which you don't know how long that's going to be, because the slightest wave would sink the boat. Of course, if another person came out of the water and got in the boat, it would sink the boat and everybody would be in the water. And you're in charge. You look around the horizon and you don't see anything. Oh, you might see a stick of wood or something, or you might see a child's toy and floating in the water, but for all intents and purposes, you're pretty much alone. Now, the next thing you noticed is you begin to see the shark fins coming, and they have gotten together with all their buddies, and it's meal time, and so they're beginning to converge around your lifeboat. Naturally, being something unusual draws their attention. Plus, you got all those legs in the water that are beginning to be active. Incites them even more, and you begin to hear screams and see people being pulled under the water that are hanging onto the lifeboat, and some trying to climb into the lifeboat. And now the decision you have to make as the person in charge and responsible for all these people, what do you do in this situation? Let me know what you would do, and maybe after a while I'll respond with another video and what I would think would be the proper thing to do. It would be such a horrible, terrible decision to make, that a man would have to have an iron grip on himself to be able to handle this situation. But let me know what you think.